Welcome, everybody, to the Garlet's High Performance Garage channel. Just figured I'd do a short video. I'm going to talk a little bit about my Facebook. It's just ridiculous. It's so awful. Every time I turn around, I have bitches. Bit shit on my fucking shirt. Anyway, I have these bitches, and I read up online about this stuff. This is constantly happening now. I think it's just the way of the times we're living in. Every time I turn around, I get this picture of this girl, of some woman, of all different ages. Most of them have lots of cleavage showing, which if you think with the head of your dick all the time, that's going to draw you in. Oh my God, this sexy girl on here wants to be my friend. Guess what? That is not that person. It is a fraud. It's a scam. Somebody's trying to get your information so they can empty your bank account or do a identity theft type thing. That is so horrible today. It is just like a plague. It is running rampant on social media. It's not only on Facebook, it's on Instagram and any other of them fucking ones, Twitter, you name it. These people are just trying to. It's like they're in their mom's basement, keyboard warriors in their mom's basement, constantly trying to trick people into giving them information. Like, what I want to say, a lot of these systems are like automated because I fuck with these people all the time because I think I try to make them think that I'm playing into their hands, but I know it's a scam because ladies, this is what you want right here. I know it is because I have those slob debonair moves I put on everybody all the time. I know that I'm just simply irresistible to the female race. So, I just play along and say, oh, you're so hot. You're this, you're that. Oh my God. And I let them, I play along for a little bit. And I'm going to tell you some key points to watch out for. Well, the one thing's obvious. I'm telling you how they ran across your profile. I get these ones where I'll leave a comment on something like on the Chevelle page on Facebook or the C10 page or just any Chevy truck thing. I'll leave a comment on there, or I'll leave a photo of one of the front ends of my cars or trucks. When they always have front end Friday or side shot Thursday or whatever. Or the back end fucking Wednesday, so, or tail light Tuesday, whatever it is. And I'll leave pictures of my shit on there all the time, and I get likes and all that stuff. That's nice. It's not exciting or nothing, but it's nice to be a part of a community that will appreciate your stuff like you appreciate your own stuff, and you kind of like each other's things and say nice things to each other. Then you get some bitch on there. Well, it's a woman's picture anyway. It'll be a woman's picture, and it's thieved from the internet. Because you can go on the internet and do screenshots of anybody. Of any female that you want. Porn star, actress, whatever. You name it. You can do it. So, this woman, this so-called woman, says, "Oh, I saw your post on here. I saw your profile on your Facebook page. And I was just wondering if we could be friends. Can you send me a friend request? Please, can you send me a friend request?" I just, for some reason, I'm not sending you one, but whatever. I don't know the person. And you click on their picture and you click on their profile, and there's like two pictures on there and no friends. It's the same every fucking time. You click on it, they have no friends, they have no mutual friends. I know you can set it on private so people that aren't your friends can't see a lot of your information. Like only my friends can see where I was born, what year I was born, where I went to school, and all that shit. And they can see my pictures and my posts. Um, Friends of friends cannot. If you're not my friend, you can't see my stuff. That's the way I have my shit set up. If you're not my friend, you can't see my shit. You can see my other friends, but you can't see my stuff. With that being said, I get these. I've gotten a handful of those asking me to be their friend, to send them a friend request. And of course, I don't do it. Not on those. But if I get one that's like a friend, and they'll say that they're local here, they'll say, "Oh, like I got one about a week ago," or no, it was just this week. It was like Monday morning. I got one. I'm bouncing around the rock truck on my job, and I see this. I just kind of glance while I'm getting loaded. I'll glance on my Facebook on and off, just to see anything funny I'd like to post while I'm working. And I get this girl, this real pretty picture of this African American girl, just she's beautiful. Of course she's got her. They got that soft glow looking shit they do with the photos on there now. You can make your photo look like what it isn't really. And she'd done this with several photos and wanted to be my friend. Oh, I'm from where did she say she's from? I'm from Kaiser, West Virginia, and I moved to Oakland. That was her hometown, Oakland. And I was like, I know a lot of the people in the local area that's close because it's a small town around here. We all know each other mainly. Um, I have a lot of relatives around here. I have more relatives than I know I actually have because I haven't met them all. Still finding them in the local area. So I know for sure that this person isn't from around here. I mean, I know the African American population in the county that I live in is not great. It is growing, which, I could give a rat's ass. I don't give a shit. What for races move into my local hometown, I don't really care. Because when you're an American, you can move wherever the fuck you want to move. So I don't have nothing against it. I don't care. So she's like, "Oh, I want to be your friend. Send me a friend request." And I was thinking, yeah, I know you're not from around here. I've never seen you. Of course, that in Oakland up there, I'm not there a lot, but I know some people from there, and I know a lot of people that are fucking assholes that live there. So I was like, okay, we'll just check this person out and we'll see what happens. So I said, hello, how you doing? Right away on Messenger, they're on there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's going on? What's up? So just carried on a conversation, just a clean, plain conversation, nothing sexual or anything like that. Well, the next thing I notice, they're asking for personal information, where you live at, where you from, where you. It's like, well, I'm from the northern end of the county. You live in the southern end of the county. I didn't go to Southern High School. I went to Northern High School, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the sentences stop making sense. That's your one red flag right there. That's red flag number one. when their punctuation and their sentences make absolutely no fucking sense, and you try to read it and you read it over and over and over, and it does not make sense at all. Like somebody who's just learning how to wrote that sentence. It's just somebody that's just learning reading comprehension. Because, when you're a kid, you don't comprehend it well enough to make it make sense. You have to learn, because that's why you go to school, to learn punctuation and grammar. So that was red flag number one. And I thought, let's just keep going. Maybe it's a typo, So we keep going. Well, the next thing, all of a sudden, it's just, there's nothingness for a couple of days. No messages. That person's not sending me anything. And I kind of forgot about it, because if you don't message me a bunch, I forget about you. So I forgot all about it. Next thing I know, she's in the top 5 there again. And it's like, oh, good morning. How are you doing? I'm like, I'm at work. Well, where do you work? Like, I run heavy equipment, down here in the northern end of the county. Oh, okay. Where do you work? What do you do for a living? Nothing. Silence. Complete nothingness. Didn't get a response. Then, Thursday night at 11:45 at night, 11:45 p.m., I'm in bed at this time. And I noticed the next morning when I checked my stuff when I was getting ready for work, I was sitting on a shitter just like everybody else does and gets on their phone. And I'm looking through my stuff, seeing if I have any likes or anything like that on any of my stuff. So I get on there and look, and I get this message from that person, from this so-called girl, at 11:45 p.m. the night before. Good morning, how are you? How are you doing today? Red flag number 2. When they all of a sudden ask you the same questions over and over and over. It's like they get to the end of the script and they start asking you the same shit over and over. It's an automated system. And I read it up on it online. I get on Google like everybody else does. And it was what they call a bot. And what this is an automated system that these scammers try to use to get your information. They use the picture of somebody that they think you may be attracted to, or if they think that you're just some stupid young guy who thinks with your cock all the time because all you want to do is run around and get laid. When you get at my age, the getting laid thing kind of, that's not on the top thing of your agenda anymore. Because you're at that age where, you're everything in your body's slowing down. Things aren't what they used to be. So that's not a priority on your list for the days to go fuck somebody. Sorry to be so blunt about it. But that's basically, what it is. When you get my age, I'll be 45 here in another month. So when you get my age, sex is a pretty low priority on your list. My main priority is that and my kids. And this. It's my family. My family's my priority. My family's number 1 on my list. These cars and shit, it's number 2. That always takes a backseat to my family. Anything below my family, I don't even consider my dogs in the fucking top 3. For taken most care of, because they're animals. They can mostly do things for themselves. But anyhow, we're not talking about that right now. But anyway, if you get on there and, if you click on a certain thing that those assholes have on there, asking you all kinds of questions, and it's like they're another kind is somebody will come on there after you leave a comment on somebody's vehicle or whatever, it's like, say you're looking at a real nice Chevelle on there and say, oh man, that's really nice. Here's mine. Take a picture of it, put it on there. Then all of a sudden, or if you get one thing that says, what's the year of this car? And you guess it, or you know what it is, and they'll send you this thing. Oh, click the link on here and you'll get a prize because you've been selected to get this prize. That's your first red flag right there. That's bullshit. There ain't no fucking prize. What they do is they trick you into getting on this site. Because I clicked on it one time. I didn't go the whole way through it. Because what ends up happening is they end up asking you for money and they want your credit card number. They want your bank account information. They want your full name. They want your address. They want your birth date. All that shit. And then they beat around the bush a little bit. And then they ask you for your bank account. Or not bank account information, but they ask you for, hey, this is a one-time fee. It's just like those other sites that say, well, I saw one time. It had these webcam bitches on there, and it said to click on it if you wanted to see this webcam show, which that's pointless. Because why watch a webcam show when you can get on the internet and see it for free anyway? They try to trick you like that too. Well, we're going to let you in, but we need your credit card information first. Just because. We're not going to charge it. We just want it. That's a fucking lie. That's bullshit. They're going to charge that son of a bitch. They're going to wipe you out. I fucked around with one time. I thought, I wonder if they can indicate this. I had an old gift card I got for Christmas one time, and it was fairly old. It didn't even have any money on it. I typed all in the information. Boy, they got mad. They told me, this isn't a fucking card. I'm like, yeah, it is. It was. It was a gift card for Christmas time. Well, that ain't good enough. They want blood. They want it all. So that's another scam where they get you. And another one is they'll get on there and they'll wind must be blowing pretty good out there. Anyway, I got a lot of freezing rain here tonight. Really? Does that surprise you? It's the month of March now, so it's going to get kind of shitty on and off for a while. It's supposed to be nice. Well, not real nice tomorrow, but kind of. But anyway, enough about that. But those were the main ones. Always have, and I'll have like these people send me a friend request that I don't even fucking know. I don't even know these people. Oh, Loretta from Georgia. Loretta Brown from Georgia. God, you're hot. I want to be your friend. No. I know you're full of shit. And I know you're not who you say you are. Because I had one person, a while back, I strung them along. Fucked with them. They were chatting me. It was on Instagram. They were chatting me. This girl said that she was Alexis Bliss from WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, which that's a real wrestler. That's some blonde-haired chick on her. I don't even watch the shit. The only reason I knew she existed was because my neighbor up here watches that bullshit all the time. And he's like, wow, Alexis Bliss is texting you on Instagram? I was like, yeah, I'm her friend, I guess. I said, I don't even know who she is. Well, I just kept telling me this bullshit. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm on this separate Instagram account trying to get in touch with my fans. And I told her, I was like, I don't watch wrestling. I'm sorry. Well, why don't you? I said, because I'm not a child anymore. I don't watch that shit. Although now the women wrestlers on there have explicit clothing. Stuff doesn't come on till, when the kiddies are supposed to be in bed now. But when I was a kid, I watched the WWF, which is the same company. I watched the Hulkster and the Ultimate Warrior and Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Iron Sheik and Andre the Giant and all them. I watched them wrestle because I fucking loved it. I was a Hulkamaniac. I loved it. And when all that stuff left, when I grew up, it lost its magic, and I never watched it since. I did watch it on and off when Hogan became that NWO bullshit. That New World Order shit's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It's part of it's fake and part of it's not. There are athletes on there, they just know how to fall. They actually do hit each other. But they know what they can take. Each guy knows what the other can take. They just don't fall. They fall with style. They are people. They're like They're like stunt people. They rehearse their matches. They know who they're going to wrestle. But they kind of pull tricks on each other along the way, and they like talk to each other the whole time they're doing it. But anyway, this so-called Alexis Bliss bitch, wants to send me backstage passes to a wrestling match. She goes, "Oh, we're going to be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I see you're close to Pittsburgh, PA." Yes, I am. About an hour and 45 minutes away. Well, not that far. Maybe an hour and a half. Give or take. It'd take me about an hour and a half to get to Pittsburgh from here. Just north of me. So, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And she sent me this picture on there of the ticket, of the backstage pass. It's like, all I need from you is $1,000. That's all I need from you. I said, now wait a minute. It's a free backstage pass. How does a free backstage pass cost $1,000? Well, I have to sell stuff. I'm a wrestler. I got to sell things. I still have to make money for the WWE. No, you don't. You're on there to promote the fucking company because you're on there to wrestle and they pay you. Even though, Vince McMahon fucks all his wrestlers over. They make them sign on like they're contractors. Don't give them no health care or nothing. Fucks them royally. They make big bucks while they're there, but then when it's retirement time and their bodies are beat down and wore out, and they have all these health problems, they end up dying. Like a lot of them fucking died recently. All fucking Ultimate Warrior. That guy died because he's on steroids, and then he tried to make a comeback, and he started hitting the steroids and build himself up again, and his old body and heart couldn't take it. Just could not take it. He died. What did he get from Vince McMahon? Oh, he was a good wrestler. We'll put him in the Hall of Fame. Next. That's all he gave a fuck about. He's a ruthless fucking douchebag. A ruthless motherfucker. It's no way to spend your time. But anyhow, I was supposed to pay her this $1,000 for this backstage pass. And I said, I don't have $1,000 just laying around. I said, I just don't have it. Oh, you got to have something. I said, well, why? You going to knock the price down? Well, at least give me $500 now and then give it me $500 later. I was like, nope. I said, I have bills to pay. I said, I can't just take $500 out of my fucking account and just give it to you. I'll just do it. Just give me your card number. So I pulled out that old gift card and I wrote down the numbers on it. I'm like, I can see how far this motherfucker will go. Because I knew it wasn't her. I knew it was bullshit. Of course, when you tell people this stuff, they think that you're a worthless piece of shit. You're fucking around on your wife doing that. No, it's all in good fun. It's just a scam, and I know it's a scam. It's different if you're actually thinking that it's somebody else and you're trying to get with them. But it's not like that. It's a scam, and I treated it as such. I played along, and when I gave them that fucking number, they said, this is a Visa fucking gift card. There's no money on that son of a bitch. You talk about funny. I laughed. I was running an articulator on a different job then. It was a 35-ton rock truck that bends in the middle. Um, I was going down this haul road, this real narrow haul road. I almost ran off the road. I was laughing this fucking hard. I was like hauling coal down to the coal yard. But yeah. See, whoever this was fucking pissed. I ended up blocking them because they kept harassing me after that. Wanted that money. They wanted that money real bad. I'll knock it down to $300. I was like, now I know you're really full of shit. For fucking sure. You keep knocking the price down. Would Vince McMahon do that? No. So, kids, young adults, don't let yourself be scammed. Young men out there, don't think with your dick. Don't think with your fucking cock. It ain't gonna get you nowhere but broke. And another word of advice: don't get married. Go buy a whore. But anyway, I can't say that. Everybody's different. I can't say that, but yeah, you young men out there, don't let these women and scammers that actually aren't women scam you out of your money. Unfortunately, that is the name of the game today. That is the name of the game today. It is kill or be killed, dog eat dog, scam or not to scam. These people are trying to get your fucking money, and they'll do whatever they gotta do to get it. And if they can screw you over as much as possible, trick you, even put a picture of a girl with her tits hanging out on there to try and get you, they're going to do what they got to do. But most of the time, they won't show you that shit. They'll make you pay for it. Make you pay to see it, even though you can get on the internet and see it for free. Anyway, well, actually, I don't want to say that because nothing in life is free. Nothing. Everybody takes shit for granted today. Nobody will, do the right thing. So, I just figured I'd pass that shit on to you. The marriage thing's not for everybody, although today marriage is not what it used to be. It isn't what it was when my parents got married. They actually loved each other. They ran after each other. They got together. They're still together. 50 couple years later, they're still together. They can finish each other's sentences. They know each other quite well. And they love each other like family. And that's why they got together, because they loved each other. So today it's these people, these women, they get with you. They trick you into marrying them. Well, they don't really marry you. What they do is they trick you into knocking them up. And then after that, you have to, raise this child. If you're a man, you got to man up, grow up, and raise your kids. And then a lot of times they'll run off. They'll hold that kid over your head all the time. And then when they run off, the court system gives them favor. When shit happens, the court system will give them the benefit of the doubt, and you will pay. You will pay. Because you're responsible for that child. You will pay. Unless you sign the rights to that child over. And those women aren't going to like that shit. But I couldn't be heartless like that. I could never do that. I could never sign the rights of my children over. That would just be fucking pointless. That'd be fucking heartless. I couldn't do that. I know my kids are a pain in the ass sometimes, but they're only human. That's everybody. I was a pain in my dad's ass for years. I still am sometimes. But that's my job. That's what we do. we are a pain in each other's asses. But anyhow, these women today, they want to scam everybody. What they want is to sit around on their ass at home, shoot out babies to a bunch of different guys so they keep getting child support checks. A lot of them will get married and will not get jobs. So when they do split up with the guy they were with, they will get alimony as well as child support. And if they find some kind of something or other than that they have wrong with themselves, they'll get disability as well. They get power assistance, cash assistance, food stamps. When you're a single mom, you get everything. But if you're a single guy with kids, they would rather come take those kids away from you and put them in a foster home or put them with their grandparents than give you anything. See, if you have a wiener between your legs, your odds of being successful in life are really, really low. Especially when you're against a woman. A lot of people say that I'm a sexist piece of shit, but it's all true. You look at the statistics. You just look at the way things are going these days. Women have the upper hand. It's like they're almost like they're a minority. Because, I mean, our southern border is letting people in daily. And these people are handed homes, keys to vehicles, jobs, if they want them. If not, they live off the Social Security system. I mean, there's a lot of Social Security. There's a lot of money there. But whenever you have people just coming in the country and they're just handed the Social Security right off the bat, and, us folks that are working are paying for that. We're paying into that. That's supposed to be part of our retirement. And then they keep bumping the retirement age up to, I think my retirement age is supposed to be like 75 or something like that. I'll fucking be dead before then. I don't know that for sure, but your average fucking person in the United States anymore, they only live till they're 75 or 80 years old. A lot of them don't make it to 90. It's very rare somebody makes it to 90 years old. So you're seeing people come across the border that are, gobbling up Social Security away from good, hard-working people that deserve it. They're putting it in the hands of people that don't do anything. And that's a lot of people around here. Ever since the opioid epidemic and meth and heroin on the rise. Well, it's not on the rise. It's really up there now. These people, they're constantly getting high and overdosing, and they're giving them Narcan to come bring them back around, and they're plugging the hospitals up, and it's all a big fiasco, and nobody wants to step in and help. They want to do what they did with the crack epidemic back in the 80s. You want some little old first lady to come out there and tell you just to say no to drugs. When you're addicted to shit like that, it's hard to say no. And you'll do anything to get it. You'll lie, steal, cheat, kill. You'll even steal off your loved ones to get it. That's the sad part of addiction. But anyway, everybody, just watch your ass on social media. I've actually contemplated on removing my account several times. I do have a separate one on there that I can't even get on anymore because Zuckerberg's a retard. Because they have it locked away so fucking tight. I have the passwords and all that other shit to get on it, and it still won't let me on it. So that account will just have to just kind of hang in limbo, I guess. If I see myself sending myself a friend request, I'll know somebody's done in there and hacked my old account. So, but anyway, everybody, this is all I have for you. I may do a cold start here this weekend. I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. It's Friday night. I will probably have to work tomorrow. Let's see what time it is. Oh, yeah. It's time for me to hit the trail here. So, everyone, have a good one. And Be kind to each other. Look out for each other. And I will see y'all on the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.